There, 3, 2. Good morning, y'all. What's up? Good morning. You're rocking the Big Frank in the morning. Early. Okay, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, share all the above. Share. It's going down this morning. Myself. I got my boy Daniel, the Dark Knight in the building. Special guest today. Come on. Leon is in the room.
Hello. How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, y'all.
All that. Facts. Listen, y'all know what we do this morning. Put your names in. Get the sharing. No facts. I'm about to get the...
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah. Got you. I'm going to go ahead and... 716 serving the Niagara region and reaching the world. Yeah.
So do we just sit here and be quiet?
No, rock out. No, you can even talk right now. You can rock out.
Can I just say something, y'all?
Yeah.
This was my joint back in the day. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Is we live? That's on right now?
So that's on right now. We
on right now.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to that?
Now, what happens is that online, they don't hear the music as aggressively as you do. Because online, they'll kick us off.
Oh.
You know, Facebook will kick you off if you play music online because of copyright issues.
So they just see us just moving.
They just see you moving.
They just see my head just bopping. They don't know what I'm bopping about, y'all. Y'all know what I'm bopping about. But you know what? It's all good.
All right, I got to do this real quick.
But I just say one thing: the song is all about. It's time for you to come out. See, this is Leon, y'all. I'm not going to take over the show. No, I won't do that. But this is my favorite song.
All right. Good. 5716 Radio. What's up? Just checking audio. 5716 Radio. What's up? Audio. You know, my problem is I'm loud by nature. That's what I'm like. All right, good. I think we're. I believe we should be all set. I did tag you in the post where the video is. If you wanted to share it, you can. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It might be myself looking at me, but good morning, nevertheless. I want to try myself. B-O-B-B-A, knowing for the DD and federal agents, man. Vaughn, good morning. Grand Rising. Good morning. Too much. We about to have, I'm excited for this morning. We about to rock out. Definitely about to rock out. Why sound so deep?
You tag yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because the radio station is not me. I did. And I kind of need to log out and go to myself, and then well, we out here.
I'm just asking questions.
All right, we got about a minute 30.
Out. Come across tomorrow's we see.
Jay Shuri, what it is, family? What's up? What it is?
See, I got the bright colors on today.
Listen.
I got black on under this. You know what I'm saying?
I said that this morning. You know what? I was just about wearing black, but here I am. I got things to do. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. How much value do you place on yourself? That's the question at hand. 5716, your boy Big Frank, electing the Big Frank in the morning. What is this? Currently 9 minutes past the top of the hour, and I hope you are up, brush your teeth, wash your face, and getting ready to handle business on this beautiful Thursday, because it could be snowing. It's Buffalo. We've been places, but definitely make sure you guys rock out with us. In the room is my boy, the Dark Knight.
That's good. Back again.
Not only is the Dark Knight in the room, we have a special guest. My mind, he wants to say Brother Leon, but Leon is in the room. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am doing well. How everybody doing today out there in Radio Land? How y'all doing today?
Listen, I'm doing good. I'm excited. For those who don't know, me having a baby. You got babies. You got a set of twins on the way. And I won't talk about the hospital too bad. We went to a set hospital, and we were only supposed to go in there for a booster shot. Get her second one, be in and out. Got there. I had plans for the day. I was like, I'm about to do all this stuff. Got there at 4. Left at 8:30. I'm just confused at what's happening. Why were we there so long? We was in the waiting room. I'm nodding. They probably thought I was on something else. But I'm excited for what God is doing. And then I had a good phone call. Because I talked to Leon called me. He called me, and we just talked about how now is the birthing time. It's time to become. And we're going to get into that when we get back. But definitely now is the time to be everything you're supposed to be.
Yes.
So when we get back, we're going to get into a chronicle by Daniel. Find out a little bit more about my brother Leon in the room.
Right.
And we're going to talk about some things this morning, and I'm excited. Feel free to give us a call, 716-371-2780, extension number 2, for your input. Your conversation is going down right here on fire. 716 Big Frank in the morning.
Afrobeat.
I like that.
Ow! Guys, just those who are watching, let me know how we doing audibly. The setup is new.
We're doing new things, changing.
Fine, school working.
Every day is something different.
No. But we evolving. We growing.
Change.
Absolutely.
Grow. Everything is growth. Never decline.
Absolutely. So, Brother Leon, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let us know a little bit about you.
Well, this what I would say is this. I am you. I am connected. I am ready. I am in the now.
Yeah.
And I am so excited.
Yeah.
Because not just because of the radio station is called Fire 716.
Yeah.
But I am on fire. Do you know what fire means? See, there's 2 reasons where fire comes from. Fire comes to destroy, and then fire comes to give life.
Yeah.
There's 2 reasons of fire.
Yeah.
So I looked at what you said about your birthing of your twins.
Yeah.
And the 4-hour wait that you had yesterday.
Yeah.
And the topic we're talking about a value.
Yeah.
Now let's fast forward it just for a moment. 4 hours, did the twins come? How would you feel?
Right.
After those 4 hours of waiting, just for nothing in your mind, but the value is still stored up because those twins are still in those canal.
Absolutely.
They're still coming.
Yeah.
It's in the bank.
Yeah.
You got to wait for the withdrawal.
Yeah.
Come on now, y'all.
Facts.
So that's who I am. I'm just live.
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
Good.
And I don't want to overstep my boundaries.
Yeah.
But one thing about fire, it don't have boundaries.
Yeah.
Do you realize that?
The wildfire.
Spread it.
Yeah, so welcome to I keep my mind saying Brother Leon.
I'm your brother from another mother.
Brother Leon, so definitely I'm excited for the day because when you learn how to inspire, encourage, because there's enough negativity out here. I don't need no more. I was just telling some politicians recently. I said, listen, everybody's talking about the negative side, but let's talk about the positive side. I understand that we got challenges and difficulties, but at this point, what's the solution? What's the resolve? What's the next phase? Where are we going for real? Because after a while, you get tired of fighting. You get tired of fighting fights that's like unnecessary, people. So definitely, I'm not about to play with Brother Leon today. Because
Yo, you just hit me one moment for 1 second. Can I just jump in there for 1 second?
Absolutely, jump.
Now, you done set me up for something. Now, I just need to know 1 second. We on Facebook Live?
Yes.
We're not on the radio?
No.
Okay, so Facebook Live, I'm going to do this PG style when it comes to the leadership of the Buffalonians here. I am disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of the arguments. I'm tired of who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
If we're not here for a solution, then why are we alive?
Yeah.
I'm not here to talk about what my granddaddy and my great-granddaddy did. What are you doing for me right now?
Right now.
In this season. And I do not want to say this, but to our elect Mayor Brown, be the town leader that we've been requesting you to be. That's all we ask you to be. Not nothing more or less, but be the mayor for everybody, not just a certain section. I came here driving down the street, hit every pothole down. But don't you get me started. Oh, y'all, I am on fire. But at the same time, I love where I'm at. And the solution is this. I can't point fingers at what someone is doing on the outside. I got to tell myself right now, and I looked at your shirt over there, provider. I got to tell myself, am I providing for me now? Because I can't look on the outside for somebody to give me nothing. Because they haven't gave me anything. They just gave me a story every day. Like the Buffalo News, every day on repeat, tell me the same thing over and over and over again. I'm ready to change the station.
Yeah, come on.
Come on with a solution.
Yeah.
We need a solution, not the same old problems. The solution is this. Admit your faults. That's the first thing you need to do.
Yeah.
Be truthful.
And fix it.
And fix it.
And fix it. Fix it. You have to at this point. You got.
You gotta do.
I'm just gonna be very honest because this is what I do here.
Please.
After you finish fighting, if there's no resolve to fix the dilemma, what's the point?
You just is out for blood.
Because, okay, we've identified our challenges. They have been made known. Great. What's the solution? And I'm going to say this. It starts with the person that's talking. What are you putting in place? What are you willing to do to help fix these challenges? Now, I understand that some things are outside of our means. I don't have asphalt, tar in the corner to pour in potholes. I just don't have it. So, but there has to be a procedure or a process in place to get this done.
Right.
What you need, what's required, So those are great things to. Give me more. So much is happening at the same time. So much is happening at the same time. But it's like I want to be on the solution side of things. 5716 Radio. Hold on. Good morning. How you feeling?
Hey, it's young Jay Sherry.
Thanks. You're doing your due diligence. Hallelujah. Come on. So
I'm out here trying to graduate. That's the moment.
Got you. You giving me a big girl chronicle? You giving me a big girl chronicle?
I mean, if y'all You need to bless you with a bigger
No, facts. We definitely will. We definitely will. We got about 30 seconds. What I'm about to do. But facts. This Jay Cherie is normally on the show as well. This is her finals week, so she want to be great and grand. And together. Did they?
Yes. They told me because I had 48 Madai credits before I walked, they're not giving me my honor score, even though my GPA is a 3.8 right now.
It's fake. Terrible.
That's crazy. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, I'm about somebody else on the call.
What's up?
Facts. Somebody else is on the line. Just can't serve all people.
Hey, I turn the call.
Right. Wait a minute. 5716, your boy Big Frank, locked in the Big Frank in the morning. What's up? My sister is on. Jay Cherie, you in the room?
I'm in the room. What's good, everybody?
Good. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get your volume up. Let me get you proper. Keep talking to me.
What's good, people? So, I do miss everybody this week, but I'm prepared for finals week because my said school is trying to hold me hostage. But no, I do miss the family. I do miss the vibe. We get ready to drop a new intro because I have released my feelings about the new intro. So you already know.
Fact.
But yeah.
Listen, give us. I know I didn't give you your intro. I failed you as a engineer, but give me an inspirational moment. Give it. Come on, drop the Big Girl Chronicles. Jay Cherie is on you.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is, and even though you can't see my face, you know this very famous voice. This famous voice is Big Girl Chronicles. Listen, in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I really want to talk about the power of perseverance. Because I have had to deal with a lot going into getting into graduation on the 12th. So let me explain, give you a little backstory. I continued to keep trying to excel. I was doing great in my classes. They were telling me I wasn't graduating and things of that nature. And then right at the pinnacle of me doing my best, I got into a car accident. And my car is totaled. Baby is gone. Saber had her Bavaria yesterday, but I was like, God, how at the pinnacle of everything going right, am I at the place where I feel frustrated, even though everything was literally going my way because of this one hit, and I realized the hit wasn't really a natural thing, it was a spiritual thing, because when you're at the place of perseverance, the enemy wants to come in and sideswipe you and keep you from everything that you are supposed to be by frustrating the life out of you. And yes, this process is very frustrating, but at the end of the day, I know God is going to work it out, even though I currently don't have a vehicle right now. I understand that God is getting ready to do it, but it's the power of perseverance, understanding that the hits may be painful, the hits may be frustrating, and the hits may try to take you out, because this accident was hard, and I did have a moment where I'm like, Jesus, you fit. But at the end of the day, I persevered, and I know for everybody that's listening right now that is struggling, understand the power of perseverance. It's not because you just keep going, it's the fact that your mind frame tells you to keep going. So this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I want you to continue to persevere, not because it feels like an obligation, but because you are determined to prove the enemy wrong. Because you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're graceful. You're a big girl.
You're who?
You're a big girl.
Don't talk about it. Listen.
You're big people.
You're big. No, facts. That's our girl Jay Cherie, man. She stopped by, and she definitely blessed us. I knew she would be a part of the station at some point. I told her, I'm not going to be on. You say so. But definitely get your rest. we're praying for it's already done. You know what I mean? You know, when it's crazy when I'm praying. No, something's already done. Some things are already completed. Therefore, there's no need to pray. Just say thank you.
Right.
So I thank God for the success that you are walking into now in the completing of this portion of school. I see you next round. And then the next level for you, because great things are in store for you. So listen, get some rest, rock out, enjoy your day. We love you 100%. Fire 716 Radio. It's going down. Listen, don't leave. When we get back, the conversation begins. How much value are you putting on yourself? Brother Leon is in the room. The Dark Knight is getting ready to get lit. It's going down. Fire 716 Radio right here on Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
Hey, my boy Kev out here.
No facts. That was.
It's your boy Kev on air. He said.
I gotta fix him.
He said it's your boy. It's your boy. He said.
Then I had another call coming in. They okay?
They was ready.
Okay, I was ready this morning.
Hey.
Dad. Facts. I'm excited. Yeah, we about to get into it. So, y'all, the question of the day is: how much value do you place on yourself? I'm learning. I'm going to be very honest.
That's a loaded question.
I'm learning to place value and energy on my words, my timing, and myself. Because I'm just going to be very honest. I love to serve. I love to serve. I love to be a help to others. But I've been, just being very honest, I've been more available to others than myself. And having to find that balance is crucial, especially as an entrepreneur, as a father, as a husband, as a chief ruling elder, with pastoring in 2 stops away in the view. And if I don't learn to value myself, I will be drained, and I'll quit before it's time. So I think that the topic of self-worth
is one, right?
Yes. Oh, somebody was calling in?
Yeah.
Call somebody else is on the line, okay? Feel free to call back in.
Justin.
Huh? Yeah, Justin was on the line. So whoever was calling from a number who I see on my phone that I won't say out loud, feel free to call back. That is crazy. Oh, yeah, I want to cut up today. It's a good day today. So brother, there you go. Fire 716 Radio, Frank speaking. Yeah, this is Fire 716 Radio. You're good. Let me put you in our headset. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. So, all right, guys, here we go with some extra sound because I don't hear nothing in nobody. Help me, Jesus. Hey, brother, you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Fire 716 Radio, your boy Big Frank. We're back sooner. Brother Christian, you on the line? You there?
I'm still here.
Good stuff. How's it going today, sir?
I'm good. Yeah, how you?
I'm good. What you got going
My
on?
boy CJ in the
Right now, I thought it was pretty dope that I woke up and seen all this positivity this morning. But I was about to, take the meter and drink some coffee, but, I'm here with you now.
And I appreciate it. Listen, no beef with Wu-Tang in the coffee, but I'm glad you're here. I feel like this morning is only proper. This is not crazy. The weather has been crazy lately. We've been up and down, but the sun is out. And that's a reason to rejoice, and be glad. It's not snowing, it's not raining, but the sun is out. But I believe that today is a day of transition for the mindset of us this morning. My brother Leon is here, who is an inspirational sound in the earth.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think that for you to be on this morning with us is really a blessing. You know, go ahead.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
The feeling is mutual. So I wanted to discuss the question of ability to learn.
Absolutely. So would you feel, how much value you putting on yourself?
It's a crazy thing because I was thinking about it as I even wrote it. Like I don't want to say I don't put value on myself or in myself. It's just I don't like it to call that a purpose attitude. So I like to put the value on myself of what I'm doing or what it reflects. You know, am I helping people today? If someone helped me and I was reflective of it, or was I, when everything that I did was pretty much, reciprocal to someone else feeling better. Because, I can be a key element to a lot of things in my life, and it can cause a little bit of, purposeness in my attitude sometimes. Because, if a certain amount of people need you for a certain amount of things, or whatever the case may be, eventually the responsibility is yours, but so is the prestige of it as well.
Yeah.
So I place a lot of value on the things and people around me and how much I help them, and that's how I gauge the value of what I'm doing and how I'm living. Otherwise, I might be a little full of myself.
And I hear you, and I'm going to be who I am, and I'm going to challenge you, because sometimes what you may consider pompous is boundaries. Sometimes what you may consider, I can't or I'm not available, is the fact that you have to set boundaries. Because, like I said earlier, I love to serve. I am here. You call, I'm going to do what I can to make things happen because I enjoy it. I even find pleasure in serving and being available. But then it's like, you've done for everybody else. What have you done for you?
Why not you?
Yeah.
That is what I say to anybody at the end of the day. And I hear all the information and the wisdom, and the vibration is so high. I had to just jump in there and just say to this, you said you're a servicer, and you are. I see service written all over your face. I know that song is written all over your face. I didn't think I had to sing that in a while, y'all, but don't do that. Don't do that. But when you look at service is so important.
Yeah.
I didn't realize service until I understand that what am I servicing myself?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Now, when you look at service and you look at value and service go to hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go to a restaurant and that service is great, what value tip are you going to leave? Are you going to leave the basic tip, or are you going to go above and beyond?
Yeah, above and beyond.
Come on now. Come on. Walk with me now.
Yeah.
Walk with me on this journey.
Walk
with me. Because I'm going to take you on a journey of why not you.
Yeah.
See, why not you start from self-love?
Yes.
You got to have the key. The key is love for everything.
Yeah.
Love is a vibration on its own.
Absolutely.
So if you put value on love, not on an individual, because the individual will always fail you. But value on love will never fail you.
Yeah.
So when you look at it and say, you know what, am I pompous? No. Am I conceited? No. Am I arrogant? No. But am I loved? Yes.
I got you. Absolutely. And we use the word love, and I go with love all the time but love has truth to it. I love you is not I'm going to say this. Love isn't accepting all things, though love covers.
It covers
all things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And because love has an element to it called truth. And it's the truth part that people have a conflict with. Because I love you, I can tell you, and because I love me, I can't today. Mm-hmm. And it's okay for me to tell you that I can't today because I have to make sure that I'm physically, mentally, emotionally.
You said it. You said it right there. Mentally.
Okay. Because God was just on City Hall yesterday.
Yeah.
Go through a mental, and I don't know what his trigger was. I don't know his detail, but whatever it was, it put him on edge. So there's an element here. We've missed self-care somewhere. We've missed our mental health somewhere. We've missed a step trying to please the people, and sometimes we get hurt. I hate to say this. You may not like this morning, and I don't know. This is for you or not.
Your mind
is the fact that when you deal with people, it is important that you're okay first, because people are people. They're not perfect. They will fail you. They will misstep on you. They will overstep you, and they will do you wrong, intentionally or not. But you have to be okay with yourself. So I encourage you this morning, my brother, that as you proceed in the journey called life and you do your thing for today, don't hesitate to think of yourself first. Today, pick a day. What am I doing today? What is my goal today? What do I want to get done today? And then you add to it based on you succeeding at what you want to do today. Because you got to pick it. My pastor, Monday is her day. Period. Monday is the day of shutdown, self-care, treatment, whatever I need. Don't call, don't look for no answers, because Monday is my day. And you have to set your priorities that way. So if you pick you a pompous Thursday, I don't care what you want to say, but I hope that brief conversation with us helped you this morning and setting you up for the rest of your day.
It was everything I needed to hear.
Wow.
You just said nothing in the world is a coincidence, gentlemen. Like,
absolutely.
Everything you just said to me was reaffirmation. You know what I mean? And I can only thank you for it. Like if I could sit here and tell you about my life story this week and how crazy it's been, you don't know how much this conversation was the answer to it.
Can I interject for 1 second? I just felt an energy, a jolt of energy. And one thing is this: a man can only heal a man. And when we genuinely say, I love you, I got your back, I'm with you, you can feel it. So I felt your energy over the lines and letting you know that you got this. And it's time for you to give you the self-care, the self-love, the self-appreciation, because you know what? You are who you are, and it's only one of you. So love you today. Give the love to you, because without you in today, there won't be a tomorrow. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Be you and only you, because you are the best version of you. 100%. So I can't come and be you. So you know what? I'm just a carbon copy of an image of a person that said that, you know what? You are made good. So I'm just going to say to you, my brother, you're created good. So go out there and do some great things today, because this is a magical day. A magical day.
Absolutely. It's Fire Show 163.
I thank y'all for these words of encouragement this morning. Y'all keep at it.
We'll do, absolutely. Listen, it's going down this morning. Fire Show 106 Radio. It's a different kind of vibe, man. It's encouragement. It's uplifting. It's just what the day is. My boy Dark Knight, Leon, we in the room. So feel free to call in, rock with us. It's going down Fire 716 Radio right here with Big Frank in the morning. What I did? That was too much good conversation. Y'all forgive me. We learned. I said I have the habit of bringing them down, and I just supposed to hit these buttons now. Right. We learned it. Change the game.
Value.
Yeah,
that's hard for me. That's hard for me. That's hard for me. Like, cause though I know how God feels about me.
Yeah.
Right. I know how other people I don't know how other people feel about it. Right? I know how my homies, I know how my family feels.
Yeah.
To a degree. You know what I mean? But that's not something that you ever really think too hard about, because that's your family, that's your blood. Rather they like you right now or they don't like you, you know that they love you. So you don't stress it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day you with your homies, you always feeling them out. I feel like, you know what I mean? Not that they don't bang with you, but you don't know what kind of day they having, what kind of day I'm having, right?
Right.
But for me myself, I feel like, and then at the same time, you get bogged down by what society sees as how you value. Like as a black man, I know society doesn't value me as much.
Yeah.
I know that. And then you learn, and then you're taught, like if you, as a man, if you're not working, if you're not providing, if you're not doing, your due diligence, that, your value is diminished.
Mm-hmm.
So for me right now, and where I'm at, like I said, value is very confusing for me, only because how I want to be,
yeah,
and how I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're two different places. So how I see myself right now, I'm not where I necessarily want to be.
Yeah.
But I'm not in a bad place.
Can I say something?
And then where I want to be,
mm-hmm.
Even when you get there, it's not guaranteed that, necessarily your value change even after that. So value, how you perceive yourself, how you value yourself, to put myself in a place like, I value myself for the things in which I do for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always have a mentality that, I could have did more, or I should have did less, because I ain't have to do all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I really don't have an answer to that question, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I was sitting here listening to you, right? And you call yourself the Dark Knight, right?
Yeah.
One thing about a knight, what do a knight do? The knight don't wait, do it?
Nah,
the knight don't wait. He attack. He don't wait for nobody else, because he know he's a knight. No matter what, it's on the inside. I'm a knight on the inside. You are value on the inside. It's just on the outside has told you that you have to be this and you have to be that, and they put value on car, they put value on home, they put value on education, they put value on background, they put value on what part of zip code you live at. Yeah. Everything on the outside is a value. That's where the problem lies at. If we devalue what the world says and say, what do my God tell me? He told me that I am loved. So why don't I love myself and shut the world off by shutting the TV off, shutting the social media off that says negativity about anything, because it contradicts the word. What word is inside of your heart? Love. Love yourself first. Yeah. If you can love you first, you'll be easily to love me. But the world, what they do, they demasculate individuals like a pet. If you have a dog or a cat, what do you do with that dog or cat? To train them. You train them so they don't use the bathroom in the house. Right? Yeah. Do you take them outside? That's the same way society do human beings. Okay. They train us from birth to be who they want us to be. But who do you say you are? Now, I'm not going to go scripture, but who do you say, provider, you are? I'm the knight. So if I'm the knight, I got value. What is the value of a knight? Now I be that knight for me. And I be that knight first for me, not for nobody else. I service me first. Yeah. I cut everybody off who stand against me on the outside that does not agree with me being a knight. you need to know who's in your corner. You want to know that you love. You want to know that when you walk out that door, ain't nobody that look like you is going to take something away from you. And I'm here to tell you, provided, you have been already provided for. So all you need to do is what? Be the night of your life.
No.
It's yours. Rate in the NOW. I'm here to raise the vibration of self. I'm not here to promote Leon, because Leon is just an object in a puzzle. But I'm here to say we are serving a master plan. This is the best time to be alive. If you want to thrive, you got to be alive in your life. Because everybody on the outside of you is telling you you ain't going to amount to nothing. What you mean you're a dark knight? You got blue on. You ain't a dark knight. Everybody gonna tell you what you're not. But there comes along every once in a while, a stranger walks up to you and say, you know what? Man, you a knight. Stand in your knightship. I believe in you. Now it's time for you to say, what? Do I believe in myself?
Yeah, that's where it is. That's where the shift has. I hear what you say out here. What am I saying to myself about myself? We just had a preacher come in recently, and he just talked about the whole "who do men say that I am" with Jesus, and people got all these names, but then Peter says, "the Christ." Then he says, "Nobody revealed that to you except to be God." But when you leave this place, don't go tell nobody. It is not your job to convince anybody who you are. You just have to be who you are. And this is the time of birthing, becoming. I'm my elevation or my growth has only been because I made the decision to be. Before the title, before the name, before anybody, I made a decision to be. And therefore, I was graced and granted levels and tiers of elevation.
Yes.
Even from the start of ministry. When I started ministry, I was just being who I was, filling in the blank. Me and God had a little discrepancy. I'm not trying to not now. You know, Lord God, you good. I still got some stuff that I got to deal with within myself. But the truth of the matter is, He had a plan. And then the next level came because I just operated as if I was. So people called me titles and ambitions. I didn't occupy because I was just being who I was just being who I was. I'm like, okay, God. They begin to see, meaning that I'm not trying to persuade or convince you that I am. I am.
I am that I am.
Period.
Woo!
That's it. I can't. I don't do it like Leon said it best. I can't. Nobody can duplicate me. You can try to imitate me, and feel free. Feel free. But you will never be all that I am, because I'm designed a certain kind of way. So I'm just me. I'm going to use this word. I am graced to occupy places. Everybody's not graced to occupy. And that's just the real thing. And that's no shot to nobody, but that's just a real statement that sometimes you are just graced to occupy places. This gonna sound crazy, but I'm going to say it.
Say it.
You are graced to occupy places you haven't even tried to occupy.
What is that saying? To me, I received that 100%. And that's favor. We can say it every day, favor and fair, until that favor get to you. And then you be like, you know what? I thank God for this favor. But what about those days when it was looking bleak?
Yeah.
But you gotta be in those days of bleak.
Absolutely.
That's when the truth stand up and say, the truth stand up and say, that's a lie. I'm not going to lie down there no more. I don't have to be that no more.
You preaching this morning.
I know I just said something, but I am not going to pass a collection. I won't do it today, y'all.
The Bible says that, and here I go, he didn't put the preacher out. That God says that my strength is made perfect in weakness. Mm-hmm. It is not the days that you feel your best or your greatest that God gets the glory. It's when it's bleak and it doesn't look like, and God gives you the strength to still function like nothing.
Come on now.
Like nothing happened. I know you're going through. I know it's rough, but you haven't missed a beat. And this is the mystery of God. What makes when you go and tell your story, oh, Frank, I didn't even know you were going through this. I didn't even know you were faced because I was still being who I am in the middle of my bleak days. And when you realize that's a powerful place to be in, but you can't get that on your high days. It's the low. I'm gonna say it hard here. It's the dark days that matter.
The dark days that matter because they're always going to be light after the dark.
Absolutely.
You gotta have darkness. If you look at dark, I look at dark, and I'm gonna take it a step forward. I say this to anybody who's willing to listen. Dark to me is like dirt.
Oh, you on point.
I know I am. So dark to me is like dirt. But if I get some apple seeds, and I'll put some apple seeds in that darkness of dirt, even though it's covered up, the seeds is covered up with the dirt, those seeds is still going to blossom.
Yeah.
They first have to do what it has to do is to die.
Yeah.
The part that nobody is afraid of, but they don't know we got everlasting life. Yeah. But that seed is still covered and it's still growing in darkness. Yeah. So when it starts to grow up and break through the ground and it starts to flourish, now the water come in. Now that stranger will come back and say, hey, dark night, you can make it. Everything comes together if you believe. Yeah. You got to know that you got to be. That's why I say to everyone, why not you? If you look at it, I have a program called Why Not You? So I say to you, why not you? Be the best version of you. Honestly, every day, 24 hours a day, every day, be present. Have you been in? I hated going to school, Frank. I hated going to school. Mm-hmm. But when the teachers used to say, hey, is Leon present? Leon Arrington? What I had to do? Present. Now, when you wake up in the morning, do you say, am I present in a dark night life when you wake up? Are you present? See, we have to be present when we wake up. We got to be ready because we don't know what is going to happen. But the great thing about it is if we set the intentions. Yes. Now, see, I done said something, intentions. I got to make my way myself by what am I saying? And I have to speak just like my God spoke the world into existence. So if I am created in the image, then I have to live like I'm in the image. Yeah. And then I have to be that same person on the inside when it does get hurt, when I start to lose a loved one, or when someone say that, you know what, I'm not in your corner when you was in my corner all my life when I needed you. You got to stand up for you. See, when we can look eye to eye to another person and say, hey, I ain't got nothing to hide, that's important. Yeah. Did I take my eye off of you when I was talking to you, Mr. Knight? Mr. Knight. Did I? I did not. That makes you feel comfortable. You know I ain't got nothing to hide. So now you could be free and be yourself. Yeah. That's all what we want. We all just want to be ourselves. Like me for who I am. I may not have what you have, but like me anyway. I'm human. Yeah. I know I'm saying something. We need to treat human beings with value. Yeah. Stop looking at them and say, you know what, you $2. You don't know how much God put invested inside of that person. So why are you going to value that person and say they ain't nothing because they didn't go to Harvard? Hey, I went to ECC. That don't make me no different. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, you said something about the darkness, and I tell people all the time that the best things happen in the dark.
All the time.
Your body is functioning right now with no light. Your heart is beating, your organs is moving. It's dark in there, but it's causing you to live outside. You know what I'm saying? Moses' greatest encounter with God are in the dark when no one's around. Jacob's transition, facts. It's in a place where God deals in the dark but reveals in the light. So it's like, hey, in this dark season, I'm dealing with you. The person is probably not watching right now, but there's somebody right now who knee gave out and they gotta have surgery. But they think the surgery is just for them physically. God is getting ready to deal with them because there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to run to. You are getting ready to endure, some physical pain. But what it is, it's going to seem real dark. But this is going to be the place that God deals with you, that when you blossom out of recovery for this, you won't be the same person that went in. I'm gonna confess, it happened to my sister Jessica already. But there's somebody right there. I seen them when they posted, and when they posted it, I said, "Okay, God, you're doing it," because you think that where you've been is okay. Where you ready to go is far better than anywhere you've been.
If you know what you need to have, then you need to ask.
Yes. Yep.
See, our problem is sometimes we don't believe that we are worthy.
Yeah.
See, that goes back to value again.
Yes.
We feel we're not worthy to ask for something because of where we are. But in reality, we have everything.
Yeah.
We are created to be a creator. We're created to create. What are we creating? What are you telling yourself? What are you saying to yourself? Are you saying positive affirmations to yourself like, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am gorgeous. I am loved. Even though I was mistreated as when I was growing up. But you got to convince yourself.
We got 30 seconds.
You got to encourage yourself like David did. David encouraged himself. But we say that every Sunday morning, David encouraged himself.
Coming in 20 seconds. Maybe 10. I got you. Fire 716 Radio, your boy Big Frank. You're locked to the Big Frank in the morning. It is 6 minutes past the top of the hour. It is currently 35 degrees on the outside. The sun is shining, but the conversation, help us, goalie goes. The conversation is really off the chain. My brother Leon is in the room. Dark Knight is in the room. And the question of the day is, how much value are you putting on yourself? And we had a young man call in. You heard that phone call. But the conversation that is happening online is really something amazing. I encourage you all. I know you're driving your car. I know you're rocking out at home or at work, wherever the case may be. If you get a moment, go to Facebook, go to YouTube, Fire 716 Radio, listen to the broadcast today. Let it reach you. Let it inspire you.
Yeah.
But before we all end up departing, coming back in, we were just talking about the importance of dark days. You know, some of the value or the level of transition that happens takes place in the dark. And I think sometimes we're afraid to go in the dark places. Okay, I'm going to say this because I'm here. Because to really get value in yourself, you have to confront dark days. And those dark days come sometimes dealing with trauma, challenges, difficulties of the hand you've been dealt. And, you know, it's easier said than done, but you're gonna have to face them. I think about just being biblical, just who I am. Moses was an Egyptian. He was great, but he's really a Hebrew. He had to come back and face the fact that, I've done some things, but at the same time, I'm not who I used to be. And that's just something that you got to deal with, you know. So, Leon, I asked you a question. How do you handle those dark days?
You have to be honest and truthful with yourself. When you look in a mirror, what do you see?
Yeah.
That's one way of being able to have a barometer how your day is going to go.
Yeah.
When you look in the mirror, do you look yourself in the eyes, or do you look down and you look around? But when you can face yourself and say, you know what, I am who I am, and I'm going to accept myself today, right now. If I am this person, this is who I am today. If I want to go from this to the next level, then I know I can. But right now, I'm in the NOW now.
Yeah.
This is me. I'm on Thursday. I can't rush to Friday. I got to be in Thursday. Yeah. So if Thursday is my dark place, I'm going to be joyous in my dark place because I know Friday will come, but I got to be in Thursday. So what I got to do, I got to encourage myself.
That's real.
Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to keep this PG, okay?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when a married couple get married, what do? Do they keep those lights on or they turn those lights off? Now, I know I just hit y'all with something. I know I was going to go there, did y'all? But listen, what am I trying to say? You got to dig deep and see the bigger picture. It's a big picture out here. We can't look at just a small fragment of something. You got to see the bigger picture of life.
Bigger picture, absolutely.
And life is life.
Yeah. And I think that's a good thing because sometimes we're so caught up in the moment that we miss there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger plan.
Bigger.
Even the process in just being an entrepreneur and the developing of the business, there's a bigger plan. The vision is so much bigger than the moment. So let me go ahead and embrace this moment, trusting that the vision is going to come forth, period.
In order to go up, you must go down. That's where people got to realize where when you down, you got to go into the ground in order to build upward. See, if you want to stay in the skyscraper, believe me, that skyscraper got to have a foundation.
Understood. 100%.
And that foundation is where the basement is at.
Yeah.
The spooky basement when it's darkness, but that foundation has to be dug deep before you can stand up, because you can fall down at any time. Because life is going to throw some wind at you.
Yo, fact.
And it's going to throw some birds at you to go into those windows. But what are you going to do when it starts to sway? You
come on.
With
Get
it.
out.
You got to roll with it. It's like roll tide, y'all. Y'all got to roll tide with this thing. Y'all can't continue on falling for the same old.
Okie doke. Listen, what's crazy is that as I was getting ready to say the words, he said it because one thing about being in the skyscrapers and being that high up, the wind moves it. It's a subtle joint, but you feel it. You feel it. You little lightweight. You ever been in a what they call it? Not an elevator, but an escalator, or you can feel that joint rock. If your foundation isn't solid, you'll be destroyed. You'll be destroyed. So this morning is going down. The conversation is inspirational, but listen, rock with us. Brother Leon is in the room. Dark Knight is in the room. We're rocking out. Stay locked in, man. Coming up, we got more music for you. Met with a fellow local artist here. Dance with me, rock out with him. But it's going down this morning on Fire 716 Radio. Download the app. Also, make sure you are listening on YouTube and on Facebook because it's going down. Fire 716 Radio. Big Frank in the morning.
That was a good segment right there, bro. Good segment. Great segment. Information.
Loco.
That's fire, bro.
No, definitely.
Listen, that's fire.
On point today.
No facts. On
Fire.
point.
I'm not just saying that just to say it because we're on live.
Right.
But it's time now that people stop playing these games and be real with themselves. And being real with yourself is this: when you look at yourself in the mirror, what are you telling yourself?
Yeah.
Are you telling yourself some worthiness stuff? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody on the outside of you, I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, they're gonna tell you what you're not.
Mm-hmm. No, and that's a real.
And then they're gonna tell you when you're 4 or 5 years old, you're gonna be a pastor when you're doing some devilish thing at the age of 13. Now you not with being a pastor. Now you got identity crisis.
Yeah.
Because somebody told you at 13 that they put something on you because now you gotta live up to somebody else's standards.
Yeah.
We need to stop living up to other people's standards and live up to the only standard that matters.
Yeah.
What are you telling yourself?
Right.
See, I say that because it was pronounced over me.
Yeah.
At going to church. Oh, you're going to be a bishop and you're going to be a pastor. You're going to be this. But what about when I was at the club? Now I'm at the club. Now I'm being real now. I'm being transparent. And see, people got to be transparent. See, now I'm at the club having anxiety issues because I'm supposed to be in the church, but I'm at the club popping it like it's dropping it. I'm telling you, I'm having a crisis here. I'm in a crisis mode, and who do I turn to? I can't go to nobody because how can I go to somebody when they're doing the same thing I'm doing?
Yeah. Well, y'all is calling today.
All on in, y'all.
Fire 716 Radio, Frank speaking.
I'm telling you, it's time to stop playing games to just be real.
All right, hold on.
Man, be real. Man, it's realness now.
Right, y'all is calling today. Right after, we coming in right after this this song. Give us a minute. Just hold on. You still there, caller? You there? All right, just hold on one moment.
Dance.
Did I hear them? No, I just seen the go ring, so I know they said something. Here we go. Yeah. We got about 45 seconds. Friday 716 Radio, you're locked in the Big Frank in the morning. What is that was Mello the fellow right here from Niagara Falls, New York. Actually, that's my what up, cousin? It's going down, excuse me. It's going down this morning. The conversation is really amazing. And y'all is calling in today. Caller, you're on. How you feeling this morning?
Good, I'm good.
So you said you had some words that you wanted to express concerning the topic.
I thought I have to kind of debate Leon on what his last statement was. Because for a long time, you know, it was spoken over my life. I was going to be in ministry. I was going to be a leader. And I was out there in these streets for 16 years, but it came around, and I'm in ministry. I'm a minister now. So I don't think what people saw over you and putting over you was something that takes away your individuality. What I'm saying is if that's what they saw in you at that time, you may not be operating it in now, but that could be your choice not to because you didn't want to be under the guise of somebody's direction. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if God calls you to be a bishop, if God calls you to be a minister, and you've been ministering without the title this whole time. So I would say I wouldn't necessarily say like, oh, you know, with church, they put it on me and I'm living my life because you may not be in a pulpit, but you definitely give an encouragement and you minister on this radio station. So I can't
I received that.
No, facts, right? Chase your you want to be at home or want to be on, you could have just stayed to no, fact. No, but definitely a real thing. Because some people are battling projections that were given to them. You know, people are battling.
Okay, that's why I will take care of business.
You know, facts. Excuse me. But we are definitely we've been told some things. Like for me, I can cook. Granted, I'm decent. Don't judge me. I know. But what it is so I went to school of culinary. Oh, cool. This is good. I like cooking, but not enough to dedicate a career out of this. Mm-hmm. So I end up skipping class and going to theater. Oh, watch out there now. Skipping class, going to theater. Oh, I love theater over cooking. Mm-hmm. I love this. So I go to change my semester to theater. I do theater. Theater's good. You know, my academic wasn't the best. I'll show you some ladies that life is real. Don't judge me. Life is real. Don't judge me. And then I ended up getting kicked out of college for academic purposes. This is where I messed up. Number one, I was on probation because my grades wasn't the best. Mm-hmm. But then my grades became excellent. But my concept to leave without taking the exam didn't make sense. So I did that, got kicked out. But then I went back to college for communications and realized, oh, this is what I want to do. But because somebody told me, oh, Frank, you should go be a chef, I went to go be a chef. Mm-hmm. Because somebody told me, oh, you might like acting. I went to go be an actor. No. It was always purpose for me to be in communication, to intern, to learn.
So who told you to be in communications?
It was I'm doing communication. It was God's leading because I've done. It
was on the inside. It was an inside job.
Absolutely, and you can't please everybody. No, I'm going for communication. So I'm in communications, killing the game. Oh, this is what it is. My internship starts at WFO downtown Buffalo, and I thought I was there to grow in there, advance. I was there just to learn.
That was the purpose. The
purpose was to learn, to grab, to glean, and then to establish my own. But if I had fed into the words of everybody else's opinion, I'd be cooking miserable. I'd be shuffling it up. Just oh my god, what am I doing?
Because when I was in high school, I didn't know what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was in this program at East High. It's called bioinformatics, and then ended up going to Canisius for it.
Yeah.
But I hate science. Like I don't hate it. I deplore it. Like it's something if I had a choice, I'd rather not do. It interests me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Science is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
But the kind of science that bioinformatics is, like, I don't care about information and data and stuff like that. Like, I don't care about anything like that.
I put on Facebook.
I know wasting my time with that. I really just wanted to write. And I already wanted to write. My mom talked me out of it. But that's all I really ever wanted to do.
So basically,
you know what I mean?
Eternal.
So now, I'm doing a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, got to get back to that first love eventually. One of these days.
Now go ahead, Leon.
No, I was going to jump in and say eternal direction. You have an eternal GPS system. Now you're following you. You're doing the things you wanted to do. You're writing, I hear. And one thing about writing, that's life. You're creating whole new things when you can write.
Yeah.
You could write a whole journal and make a whole movie out of that. That's what our life is right now. If we really realize, if you look at our life in the bigger picture, we are creating every single day by what are we thinking and what are we telling ourselves. Yeah. And then who are we listening to? And sometimes we love our parents.
Yeah.
But sometimes our parents is our worst culprit because sometimes it's just my opinion. Please don't shoot me, guys. But sometimes our parents, they give us advice that they didn't take, but then they want us to do it. Yeah. Now we doing some stuff that we really don't want to do, and we're wasting time. Yeah. Time is so important.
Yeah. Listen, we're going to hold right there. When we get back, we're going to talk about, I'm going to go here.
Go there.
How our parents affect our value. We're gonna talk about it. It's going down right. 5716 Big Frank in the morning. This is just what we do. Let's go.
Okay.
And then when you think about it this way, like now that I want to write more, and I haven't really been. Now that I want, but I've been over the years. I've been wanting to write more. Been in and out of writing stuff, whatever. And now I'm at a radio station. I'm like, and everything is connected in one way or another. Like Frank don't know it, but we gonna be making movies eventually. It's gonna be a thing.
Since you speaking live, that's live.
You don't know it yet, but we gonna make movies.
And what my thing is,
we ain't got no budget right now, but it's coming.
Listen,
it's already there.
You better ask. Frank and Kevin. We have walked in the abandoned houses and made a scene. We have walked into a place and called it. Say it's covered. But what my prayer has been, and this is all, and I'm showing you how crazy God is. God, I can't do everything. So I need people who have that same desire to do, and I'll teach you all that I have to give to make sure that you can do it.
Come on, that's bartering. Value. That's value.
So when you're ready, let me know.
Come on now.
I already got a screenplay.
Say less.
Ready.
I will screenplay on this little stage and expand because. And I'm just talking. We got to do like
Ice Cube and Friday though.
We have to. I received that energy. There's three. They say that the mind, the body, and the spirit. Yeah. There's the three right now. So I'm gonna look at it this way. I received what you said in so many ways because if we're gonna ever have anything, we got to speak it.
Speak it.
If we ever gonna do anything, we got to say something.
Yeah.
So I just say right now is this is the time now. If you're gonna dream the dream like Dorothy did, dream that dream that you can do anything you want to do. That's faith. That's magic.
Right.
See, we've been trained for so long to see things through other people's eyes. But can you look through your eyes now and see the value in you now?
Yeah.
Because I've been looking through my mother's eyes for so long. Now I get to see, and I get to see it's bright outside. Yeah. It look good outside. But I've been keeping the binoculars on somebody else's glasses on. I've been wearing Ray Charles glasses. But when I took them off, now I can see better for myself. And I'm not picking with Ray Charles, but what am I trying to say? Stop wearing other people's armor.
Yeah, and
I know I just said
no,
something.
and that's real because I've been wearing glasses now for 3 years. And maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. I've been wearing them, but I didn't have them all my life. So I have astigmatism. Everything has been blurry, but it has been my regular sight for so long. I was born like this. I just thought this was how everybody saw. Until I put on something that was prescribed just for me.
You.
I realized
Just for me.
I can see now. I thought I could see before, but because these are designed for me, I can really
Clarity.
see. Absolutely.
Clarity is the key. Just imagine, have you ever drove when your windshield wipers, there's only one working? The other one don't work. You can't see nothing. You just gonna hope and pray you get home.
Is that a car or a tree branch? It's nothing.
I'm over here. I'm on this expressway driving 60. I can't even see them.
I can't see nothing. But we gonna pray for this one.
We gonna make it.
Jesus take the wheel. We gonna make it home.
Seriously.
But on a serious tip, I look at life now and says, I look forward to waking up because I understand I can't turn my color. I can wake up and press a button and say, hey, I want to be red today.
Yeah.
Or I want to be white today. I'm going to be dark-skinned Leon, living in a country that may not be so favorable to me. You feel me? But that don't stop me.
Right.
It can't. It just makes me. It makes me know that I am. And I'm still standing. So if I'm still standing today, then why can't I live for tomorrow? Live for now. And again, I'll go right back to anybody who's willing to listen. What are you telling yourself? And why are you listening to the ones that don't have nothing for you? And I'm being real right now. I'm 51 years old. And I will be honest with you. If I had an opportunity, I would decide to say, you know what? I lived my life. Now I want a new life. I'm not saying I don't value the people who was in my life at 51. I'm saying I appreciate those people in my life at 51. But if Job had a double portion and he got a new life in the end, I want that too. And I don't want my family to be lost.
Right.
Or my friends or my enemies. I want everybody to prosper in who they are. But at the same time, I want to live my life now. And in that life is this: if you ready to go with me, then let's go. But don't stand against me.
Right.
Don't be in my back, stabbing me and saying we can do it, and you don't want to stop me. It's time for people to be truthful now. And the one thing about it is, Frank, I'll tell you this: people can't lie no more.
Okay.
They can't lie. Because if they lie, they're going to fly out of here. Y'all better watch that. People can't lie no more, or they're going to fly out of here.
Yeah.
Because there's an energy is saying the truth is going to set you free.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say that's Bible because I don't know. But I will say this: that will set you free.
Yeah.
If you speak truth, tell me, you know what, Leon, hey, your breath stink. Don't have me walking around to everybody and my breath is stinking. You know my breath is stinking. Give me a piece of gum.
Right.
Here, Leon, give me a Tic Tac, Leon.
Facts.
I'm speaking.
And be not offended.
And don't be offended.
Thank you.
Please don't be offended.
That's the issue now. You know, everybody is. And don't get me wrong, I'm defensive. I'm even defensive now, but everybody's offended by every little thing that everybody say. We live in, and I told my daughter this yesterday when not yesterday, 2 days ago, and I was like, y'all generation is weird to me. Mm-hmm. I was like, because because with us, you know, nobody cared what you said. Nobody cared what you said, and people said mean stuff all the time, but it never hurt your feelings. You was like, whatever. Yeah. I was like, now. I was like, y'all live in. I was like, we live in a time now where you can't say nothing, but everybody's feelings is hurt.
Right.
I was like, I ain't even saying nothing to you, but everything is hurting your feelings. You know what I mean? I say I say, yo, bro, to you one time, and you offended now because you like, I ain't your bro. Not even that I ain't your bro no more. I'm not a guy. Why don't call me man? That's like it's like, yo, like I was just trying to get your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like not even other ways. Like everybody, everybody just
and that's just real. And I think that sometimes, and just get back to what we're ready to go into, parents project onto us based off of their trauma, their experiences, what they've gone through, and their hope for you. I love my mom, 100%. No reserve. My mom dealt with men not for their money. Because they had money. She had money. So money was never big talk for me. What they lacked was affection and love. So my mom taught me affection and love. So I know how to love and be affectionate, but my financial comprehension suffered. Okay, that's something I had to realize. Now that's something I'm working on, being financially literate and understanding and comprehending and realizing you ain't got to spend money every day. You ain't got to go out all the time and just wait, But it's something that was lacking, and that was just based because it was missed in the development. Not only that, and I'm just talking real conversation. My dark days, or my suffering days, or me trying to discover days, offended my mom. Because I was a man of faith even back then. I'm gonna trust God, but it's like, Frank, boy, do something, get a job, do this. Well, I'm getting a job, I'm working. If I knew how to get out of the rut that I was in, I would be out. I don't know. And me and my mom used to go at it verbally, just off the strength of being limited. But now look at me today. But if I had never won through that season, I would never be who I am today. And it's like I had to learn, as much as I love my mom, to eliminate her opinion of me. I know how you feel about me, but I can't let your opinion stop me from obeying. Because I'm gonna do what God said do, period. Even if it don't look like what it's supposed to look like. Fire 716 Radio, boy Big Frank. You're locked in the Big Frank in the morning. It's going down this morning. Listen, it's going down up, okay? It's going dark light. It's going fire to the flame. It's going night water. It's just going. It's really amazing this morning. With me in the room is Brother Leon, as well as the Dark Knight. And the conversation has just been amazing. Awareness, value, how much value you put in yourself. But before we left you guys a moment ago, we discussed how our parents can affect the value that we have. And there's a positive side and there's a negative side. And sometimes I'm going with the negative first. Sometimes their trauma or their challenges, they project to their children what they want them to be because they did not have. So I'm just going to go ahead on a limb. Yeah, I want you to be a pastor preacher because to me, I found value in pastor preachers, bishops, but I also, the men I dealt with did me dirty, and that's the best one that I had. So I want you to be the best of what I saw.
Wow.
So that's that. And those are a spiritual assignment. But you said something. There's an internal compass. There's a plan, and wherever your will goes, you will go. So I've been to the club. I've been to the club. At the door, the bouncer saying, "Hey, preacher, what you doing here?" I said, "Hey, bouncer, mind your business." Mind it. And there's parents who do establish great value in their children. Right. So I'm not going to see him like, "Oh, all parents are doing kids dirty."
I feel like most parents, they attempt to. It's not even and it's not like you say. Everything isn't about the pain and the hurt.
Yeah.
Everything. Example. Like my dad, he is a hard work. He still is. He a hardworking person. But he always would say, and it took me years before I really internalized it. Yeah. And I'm still working on it. That, hey, bro, like no matter what, you need to be happy. So if you ain't happy, then it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he still was like, you need, you should work. Make sure you're getting paid so you can take care of yourself. Yeah. If you want a family, so you can take care of them. But like, if you're not happy, then why be there? Why be there? You know what I mean? So like, you know, my mom, she extra, but you know,
but it's real, and they don't always mean ill will. Like their intentions,
the intentions is always positive.
But you know, and I'll say this too: just becoming I've been a father now for a year. Not talking about community kids, I love y'all, but to my own. And sometimes you just don't know.
Right.
Child number one, it is trial and error. Yeah. Unfortunately,
that's what they say.
And it is my hope. Listen, I just hope we're not traumatic for you. I just hope we don't provide you with triggers. I'm trying the best that I can. I'm like, God, you know.
No, but you know what's crazy about triggers and stuff. Sometimes your parents teach you triggers, and not even in a, you know, I was being nice.
Yeah.
You see me, but sometimes even just telling you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna put women on the spot. Like how, you know, women would be like, you know, men ain't this and ain't that.
Yeah.
They just creating a space in you that men aren't good.
Yeah.
So if men and you can take care of yourself and you don't need a man, and if a man ever try to do this, that, and the third, you know, no, you can't do that with me. Like, I don't need you. Y'all see? My mom, see? I knew it. Men ain't good. This is that.
Yeah.
She going on a whole tirade, and it's like, yo, all I said was that you probably shouldn't be, like, doing this and this. Like, that's not good. You know, whatever. You just went. Somebody attacked you, and I ain't attack you. I'll just say.
And you said something, and I didn't even think about it like this, but right now, the generation now, the words that we're uttering now is going to be traumatic for those coming up next. Like, you said something about the whole men situation, you know, and right now, you know, as independent woman, be great. No, not be great, be amazing, be awesome, be all you can be above all, in all, through all. Baby girl, you somebody, okay? Yeah. But the truth of the matter is, don't spill out hatred towards men.
Right.
Because you had some bad encounters, because in your earlier adolescence, you attracted some things that weren't good to you. But now your conversation is all men dogs, all men cheat, all this. And you're saying these with words, and your child's going to have to deal with the concept, oh, no, he a man, he going to cheat. I'm used to him cheating. Now you done dirty. You accept things. And
or say, even worse than now you accepting it. Like, men cheat. Okay, he cheats. So, you know, they all cheat. So, whatever. No, girl, like, cheating ain't, that's not.
And you don't have
what you want to live for.
Because now you're wearing the lens that were given to you.
Right.
But there has to be a place of transition.
I would. Can I just
go ahead?
Tag in there? I would say it's a mindset.
Absolutely.
It's definitely,
because it's a taught mindset.
Yeah.
If you go back again, I mentioned earlier about if you try to domesticate a pet.
Yeah.
You make sure that pet only use the bathroom on the outside. And then if it ever use the bathroom on the inside, what do? You whoop them or spank them, and then you demoralize them. You say you bad, you worse, and you should not do this. But wait a minute, it's a pet. You decide to take a pet supposed to be on the outside. See, I know I'm going somewhere with this. You decide to take a pet on the outside to bring him inside, and then you want to domesticate him. You can't do that. That's a lie. Mm-hmm. We have been taught lies from the beginning of time.
Yeah.
All the way back to the beginning of time, that lie has to be reversed, and the truth got to come out.
Absolutely.
We living in a land of life, not death. Mm-hmm. There's no such thing as death. There's only life. It's a mindset. So I look at the parents only being taught what was taught to them. Right. But I would say this. My mama told me, God rest her soul, don't you put all your love in one basket. And that means don't give all your love to one woman. So what you telling me, I should give my love to 35 women at the same time? Because that's what you really said to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, can I be real? Yeah. I'm going to be real anyway. I apologize, y'all. Coming from a mother that my father walked out on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, my daddy decided, said, you ain't worthy, you ain't valuable, I'm going to go somewhere else. Yeah. So now I'm with a mother who is heard from a father that left her with 3 boys by herself, where her value was at. Yeah. And what she's telling her boys, don't you put all the eggs in one basket. But wait a minute, didn't you want him to put all the eggs in one basket with you?
Yeah.
I'm saying something, y'all.
Listen, y'all. It's going down this morning. This is, Brother Leon, The Dark Knight, myself, Big Frank. The conversation is inspiring, it's uplifting, it's transforming, it's the truth. how much value you put in yourself. It's going down this morning. But then we get back our final thought, y'all, and then we out of here, man. I know y'all want to keep listening. Just play it back. Play it back. It's going down this morning right here on 5716 Big Frank in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Like I came from a home that my father decided to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now my mother is raising 3 boys on her own.
Yeah.
Now, am I seeing love at a boy? I'm not seeing that.
Yeah.
Now I'm the youngest of the 3 boys.
Right.
Now the youngest of the 3 boys, I'm being pushed to do stuff that now my brother, the older ones don't want to be home no more.
Yeah.
Now I'm raising my own self. I'm sorry for saying that. Now I'm raising myself, and then now my mother, now I'm the only one showing love to my mother. Now I'm the mama's boy.
Yeah.
You know, they used to say that, I want to marry mama's boy. You don't want to marry mama's boy. I'll tell you that one more time. You don't want to marry mama's boy, because the mama's boy is only going to be for his mama. He ain't going to be for you.
Yeah.
That's only he going to be for his mama. But I say this, I looked at my life and I said, you know what? That was my father's decision to walk out on my mother. Even though my mother did not give me the nurture and love that I desired, she had to be hard on her 3 boys.
5016, Frank speaking. The Bishop, yes, sir. What's happening? Give me 30 seconds. We'll bring you right on. Hold on. My Lord. Bishop, you there? All right.
I'm here.
We got about 30 seconds.
Okay. Let me know.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. That's our problem. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do that. It wasn't me. You know that was you. She caught me, y'all.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're listening to Big Frank in the morning. It is 31 minutes past top of the hour, 37 degrees over here in Western New York. Listen, it's going down this morning. And listen, we have on the line. I didn't even ask him who he was. I just knew the voice, and I knew that it was the Bishop. Greetings, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Now, if you called in, you want to chime in now. Let the Lord have his way. Hallelujah.
Well, good morning to you and to your co-host and to the listening audience. I was sitting here and I just couldn't. I'm biting my tongue. I'm sitting on my hands and I'm trying to mute my mouth, but I just had to call him because the subject matter is so fascinating. Quickly, when you talk about value and you talk about the parental connection or responsibility as it pertains to disseminating truth, value, substance to your children down through generations, I think it's a very subversive posture to take that we embrace community-wise, and especially in the African American community, if I could.
Yeah.
Because value is self-determinate based upon existential experience. In other words, someone said, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
So if you have not been through the process that another has been through, then your value systems may not be equivalent.
Right.
Therefore, to make a statement
based upon the differentiation of that reality is unfounded.
Mm.
And what we tend to do is, for lack of determination or vision upon our own, we tend to pass the buck and blame others for the things that we were unable to accomplish ourselves.
Mm. Help us.
And I think that is it's an unfair statement as you talk about learned behavior.
Yeah.
Because it used to take a village.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it took a village, then that means the examples or the personas that one sees, you glean from it all, not just the ones that are most advantageous to you.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, facts.
That's it.
The question is, what happened to the village? Where did the village go?
Yeah.
Where did village people go?
The YMCA.
I was waiting for you to say that. That was a good punchline.
Listen, it's going down this morning. That is Bishop Mo. That is Bishop Mo Styles. They just blessed us recently at a Let's Be a Lady conference. But I thank you, Dr. Chief Apostle, above all, through all. Thank you for calling in and hitting us with those nuggets as always. Listen, feel free to be a regular caller. You ain't got to don't sit there.
Call when
when you get the unction, just call in. It's going down this morning. Big Frank in the morning on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, Bishop. I appreciate you, sir.
Nor the village.
good.
Where the village really went was when your parents start telling other people that they can't say nothing to your kids.
Yeah.
I wanted to say where the village people go because that's where they went. When other people decided to say,
don't talk
say nothing to my
kid.
kid.
Talking about something like that. And I'm like, and as my mama would say, I'm gonna say something to him because you ain't saying nothing to him.
Right.
But now you offended. But something else, and this is what the young people, when somebody older than you say something, regardless it's to your kids or to you, don't always take it as somebody attacking your children.
Yeah.
Because wisdom come with age. And when somebody says something, they're not saying it to make you look like a bad parent. They showing you what you probably should be doing in this situation, regardless if you don't see it that way. But this is how you probably should be handling this.
Yeah.
When your kid is in the store acting up, and the old woman be like, "Yo, excuse me, you need to calm yourself down while you're in the store," and you getting all defensive about it. You should have been the one that told him that he need to calm down.
Yeah. It's so many situations. There's several things because there's parents who have already been parents. That's why the grandparents is always a better parent. He's like, I'm a grandparent. I did this already. they know, they've learned what works, what doesn't work, what's been effective.
Right.
Not only that for them, facts.
That's it.
And then it's like we gotta find the bridge to the village. Right. You got to find that, and this is not even just for the village. This is for church. This is for life, because the Bible says, "I call the old because they know the way."
They're supposed to know the way.
Right. But the young, they have the strength to execute.
Right.
They do.
Listen, if I got 90 years on this earth, let me help you.
Right.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
What you talking about? The pandemic ain't something new. We've been here before.
Say it again.
We've gone through this already. So when I tell you to brush your teeth, wash your hands, put your mask on, and say so, do so. I don't feel like it's not about what you feel like. I'm talking about the longevity of your life because I've been here before and we know what it takes. But that's sometimes hard when you're in it and you have a concept that I know everything.
And that's the mindset.
You said the word.
The mindset of everything. See, one thing about in of me, if you break down in of me, what is saying in of me? The enemy is always within.
Absolutely.
It's what you don't tell yourself when you need to stand up and tell yourself you can do it.
Yes.
So again, so what happens is you become docile and you give your power to someone else on the outside of you. And again, as a parent, we're supposed to know the way, but we don't have a manual at this.
Right.
So you're right. The first child is going to be the example of what.
Trey, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But I don't know. See, I see things a different way because, like, I came into a relationship with no kids. You know what I mean? I've helped raise a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I came with no kids, and like, I had things that I know worked for me and us and them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like she didn't see it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that, this, that, and the third. And not saying that how other people are doing it doesn't work or not, because I'm pretty sure anything works how you want it to work. Well, anything works how you let it work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's always there's not even necessarily better ways, but there's always other ways. I feel like it's foolhardy to totally be like, totally tell somebody, nah, that don't work. We don't do that around here.
Yeah.
Because I feel right now is and to add to what you're saying, you're absolutely right. I feel that people need to allow people to live their life according to how they need to live their own personal life. What's good for you may not be good for me.
Right.
Now, I look at, and we talk about parents, and I'm only saying this is my opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion. Don't shoot me, nobody. But I grew up eating chitterlings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I realized after I ate these chitterlings that that's not good for me.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that was something that we had, and we had to make that. But then there's a time that we don't have to eat like that.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm poisoning myself because that is actually giving me something that's not good for me as a parent. Now, again, parent, when you know better, you do better.
Right.
You don't do it after you know better, right? Now, that's the difference. Some parents want to do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do it. You can't stop that. But at the end of the day, what are you doing for your kids? Right. What are you providing your kids for? Right. Are you telling your kids that they can become whoever they want to be? Right. I instill now in my grandkids, I let them know, be the best version of whatever you need to be. Don't put a stigma on someone. We should stop doing that. We do that every single day. I'm not good at math. When I was going to school, I was never good at math. I'm good at math now. But when I was in school, I hated math. And I failed third grade. How can you fail third grade? But I did. The reason why I'm saying is this. Everybody ain't built for school.
Mm-hmm.
But we force everybody to go to school because we say you need to go to school to get a better job. Why? That's the plan of the world. That's not what God said. God created us to rule. What are we ruling? Nothing. So now it's time for us to slow down. That's why 2020 happened. 2020 came so you could focus on you again, on what you need to do for you.
Yeah.
It's so much life happened after 2020. A lot of millionaires happened after 2020. It's so many people right now starting to walk out on their slavery jobs and start to live for themselves and say, you know what? I can have my own radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know I'm saying something.
Yeah.
Gonna do me now.
I'm time for me to do me.
No,
now I'm on the second. I'm not only do I have one, but I got triplets. I got double coming for my portion.
Yeah.
I just said something. You had one.
Yeah.
You went from 1 to 3.
Facts.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
1 to 3. You got double.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah.
3 is so important. The Holy Trinity. You're protected. We got to know this thing.
Yeah.
And you're going to be blessed because of that. Because you having twins, that God already provided for you already.
Yeah.
You are millionaire, trillionaire.
Facts.
You already know that.
Facts.
Speak that.
Facts.
All right now.
I am, okay?
You can't have 3 kids just keep on lending money out. You can't have 3 kids just keep on lending.
No, facts.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
Some gotta be coming.
Something got to be coming in.
Some
Something got to be coming in. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
You can't be able to do what you do. You gotta have something coming in to be able to do what you do.
Absolutely.
That's what God come in at. That's where the God come in at inside of us. That He hid in our heart. That you know what? Don't you lean on your own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge Him, and you shall be directed.
Absolutely. All right, we coming in right here. Fire 716, ready your boy with Frank, electing the Big Frank in the morning. Listen, it's been amazing. It's been off the chain. It's been breathtaking. It's been inspiring. And y'all, listen, it's been over.
Yes.
Listen, just real quick before we get into our inspirational moment. Listen, tonight you can find me on NAS 716. Excuse me, at 6 o'clock from 6 to 6:30. I'll be on there. Got a show called Keeping It Frank. I don't know. I have no idea. Just tune in. Okay. Anything can happen. But that's from 6 to 6:30 at NAS 716. So follow them. Tell them Big Frank sent you. I'll be on tonight at 6 o'clock. Also, if you need a service to go to, pull up to 4600 Union Road, Buffalo, New York, Cheektowaga for church start at 2 o'clock, or Niagara Falls at 10 a.m. Hour power right here, 545 Main Street, Niagara Falls, New York. It's lit. It's a vibe. But listen, I don't want to prolong the time of the moment. So we're going to give you a few seconds to give an inspirational thought. I'm going to start with my boy, the provider, the Dark Knight, Daniel. Encourage the people.
Chill, if you ain't encouraged now, you know what I'm saying? What else can I say to you? You ain't got it. You ain't got it now. You missed it, you know? But I'm going to say, stay positive, Stay positive, think positive, be positive.
Yeah, facts.
Wake up, think positive about you, and let it start with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I learned today. Mm-hmm. Let your positive start with you. Let it not be, is it if the sun is out today? Let it not be if it's nice out today. Let it not be if my car got gas is full or not today. Let it not be, you got some last night. Let it start with you. Be positive about you and yourself.
Yes. Brother Leon, give the people a word of encouragement.
Why not you be the best version of you?
Yeah.
See, self-love with love is the key that will unlock any door that has been closed in front of you. So you got to use that key of love. And that love key is going to unlock everything you wanted. So now it's time for you to use your power and walk in your authority. This is our season. This is a new season. This is a new day. A fresh anointing is on its way. So now it's time for you to stand in it and be it. So why not you be you?
Right. Here we go. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
Yep.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Yep.
All the king horses and all the king's men did what?
Try to put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
But could they?
No.
They could not. Everybody can put you together.
They can't.
So it's best to be yourself, be your original intent with God, because you're basing all your pieces and you're putting your life in the hands of somebody else. Take control, take responsibility. And I'm going to say this. I know Hezekiah was on the wall. Get off the wall.
Get off of it.
And start making moves towards your future. Let's get it done.
Now.
Let's go for it. Now. Listen, in the words and the echoes of my Bishop the Apostle, now is always now. If I say now, then I say now later, it is still now.
It's still now.
Because now is always now. Listen, it's going down this morning. It's your boy, Big Frank. Brother Leon. And listen, we got some things in the work. You have no idea.
You just said I'm ready.
And Dark Night is going down. Jay Cherie, we praying for you.
Praying for you, girl.
It's the birth. She said in 3 days, it's our birthday, 716, so it'd be a year.
She's a Taurus. All right, she's a Taurus.
I guess the station's the station. We've been up now for a year. I think it's longer than a year. We'll figure out the details. But it's going down. 5716, Big Frank in the morning. It's going down. And guess what, y'all? This is how we do it. All right, family. Y'all have a good day. Be blessed. Be encouraged.
That was great.
Awesome. Thank you for coming. Make sure you check out my brother Leon on his page. He does what is it called?
Why not you? YKNOTU. Why not you be the best version of you?
Absolutely. It's going down, y'all. Peace. Love. Y'all know how they do it. And
I was gonna say fish grease, but that ain't gonna work, right?